that realest talk, no capping, no lies. Made it out the dark, now I'm reaching for the skies. Lost too much, so I'm moving with that fire. If I ever said I love you, just know that I'm a ride. Yeah, this that realest talk.
Welcome to the Realest Talks, where real stories meet raw voices. My name is Sarah.
I'd like to welcome my first guest, Maria. Hello, Maria.
Hi.
How are you doing today?
I'm doing good.
um, First off, why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself?
I'm
Where are you from?
From Wapato, Washington.
Okay. How's it like over there? What's the weather like over there?
Hot as hell.
She's like hot as hell. Okay. I get it. So, like, do you have any siblings over there? Who lives up there with, like, right now? Your mom, your dad?
My mom, my grandma,
Okay.
and my siblings.
Yeah, how many siblings do you have?
4.
4? How many brothers and sisters?
2 brothers, 2 sisters.
Also, there's 5 of you.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. You're the oldest?
Yep.
Okay. So where's your mom from originally?
From Toppenish, Washington.
From where?
Toppenish.
Toppenish?
Yeah.
Where's that at?
Probably like
Eastern, Western Washington?
not even that far from Wapato.
No.
It's just like 15
She's like
minutes
5
right
minutes
there.
from Wapato.
Basically, yeah.
Okay. So what are you doing out here in Bellevue? She's like, I'm with my baby.
Yeah, basically.
She's with her boo.
Yeah.
Boot up. So, like, okay, so where's your dad from?
My dad's also from Toppenish too.
Okay, and then you guys just went 5 minutes away to Wapato and started staying.
Yeah, my grandma lived over there, so my mom and them were living with them too.
Okay, and where's your grandma from originally?
My grandma's from Michoacan, Mexico.
Oh, okay. Mexicana. That's a good thing. All right. So that's where the Mexican comes from. I was wondering, Wapato this and Wapato that.
Yeah.
So is there like any childhood memories like that you have that you can remember of, like, of your dad, your mom, something funny that maybe has happened to you, your life growing up that you'd like to share with us?
Mainly more on my mom's.
Okay.
Shit, I don't know. The only, I think, best memory I had was like all of us going to the park and having fun, hanging
Family
out.
time.
Yeah, family time and all that.
Yeah.
And then sometimes visit my dad whenever we wanted to or whatever.
Yeah.
But
Where was your dad at,
um,
if you don't mind me asking?
I think he was living with my grandma
Oh,
at
okay.
that time, so we would just go over there and visit.
Yeah, just pop up.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it was like in between, so
Yeah. What'd you guys do when you visited your dad?
sometimes we would go for like walks. We would go walk with my grandma when she wanted to go do her little exercises or whatever.
Yeah.
Or we would go out to eat with my uncles. Or we went to Idaho one time for
Okay. Just to go?
yeah, just to go.
Damn.
We went to
Take
Silverwood.
me to Idaho just to go.
It wasn't that bad of a drive, but it is 8 hours.
Oh, yeah, but I'm sure it was nice. It was nice scenery and stuff, and then you were with family.
I think it was just me, my brother, my dad, my uncle, and his friend. We all went to.
Wait, your brother, you're the only female there?
Yeah.
Well, damn, aren't you lucky you were just with your family?
Yeah, no, we went to Silverwood for the weekend or whatever. My uncle.
What's Silverwood?
It's like a theme park.
Okay.
There. Yeah.
What do they have?
They have like.
What does it consist of?
I don't know. It's kind of like a.
Kind of like Wild Waves, but not.
Kind of like that, but more. I'd probably say more bigger.
Okay. They have like water rides and all that.
Water rides, roller coaster rides, everything.
Oh, okay. It's still there?
It should be, yeah. That was like a long time ago that we went over there.
Yeah, I haven't heard nothing about nothing like that, but we can look it up, look into that.
Yeah.
Okay. And so
that's pretty much the childhood memory.
That's it?
Yeah.
Okay, so how old were you when your brothers and sisters were born? Who's the second oldest after you?
After me, it's Jose, my second older brother.
Okay.
I think I was already. I don't even know how old I was when he was born, but my mom and my dad, I think, separated when I was like 5. So after that, I think my little brother in 2007.
Together, them two?
Yeah.
Okay, so
His
they were
dad.
separated, but they was not separated.
Yeah. But then my mom met my baby brother's dad.
Okay. And then the sisters came from.
Then the sisters came like 16 years later.
Oh, dang.
Yeah.
How much older are you than your brother? Oh, you just said you don't know, huh?
Me and my brother are probably like a year or so apart, I would say. Because
Okay.
he's 22
Okay.
and I'm 24.
That's like 2 years.
I know, honestly.
She said, I think we're a year or
But
so
I know
apart. I'm 22. He's 22. I'm 24.
But I know I am older than my sisters.
Yeah, yeah.
Way
She's all
older than my
16
sisters.
years.
Definitely. I'm 16 years older than the baby one.
And you helped take care of your siblings growing up?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Mainly the third one.
Yeah. Put a lot of responsibility on you as a young child.
Yeah.
How'd you feel about that at the time?
Stressed out a lot.
Yeah.
It is. It's hard taking care of
Kids.
It is.
Yeah. Especially
when, he ended up having problems with his dad and stuff like that.
Yeah, yeah.
But
you did it?
Yeah.
Yeah. How do you feel now, though? Knowing that you took care of him, does he respect you a lot in ways?
Sometimes we have our up and downs.
Yeah, of course, that's your brother.
Like we
but
argue
does he respect? Like, do you feel like he respects you and sees you for you? Like, thank you for taking care of me, and yeah.
Sometimes he does.
Well, he's still a teenager, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, he loves you. You know that. Yeah. That's the good thing about being a big sister. Sometimes their little brothers and sisters can be a handful. Some can be assholes. Excuse the language, but it's a good thing to be a big sister because it might be a lot of responsibility, but
Yeah.
that's what we're here for.
But I did have some help from my dad.
Yeah.
He wanted
So
to help
your dad
me.
wasn't his dad?
No.
Okay. But he helped you take care of him. Oh, that's cool.
If like whatever my brother needed money wise, my dad had it.
Yeah.
If my brother needed something food wise, then I had it.
Oh, okay.
So it was like
you guys both just pitched in to raise him. That's awesome. Hopefully he appreciates you guys for that because you guys didn't have to do that. Yeah. And where was your mom at the time?
Taking care of my baby sisters.
Okay.
And dealing with her personal stuff over there.
Yeah,
at
yeah.
home.
Well, how old was your brother when you started taking care of him?
I want to say at least like 13, 14.
Oh, okay. He was already a teenager.
Actually started like
caring
care
for him.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, what was he like as a teenager? A little travieso?
Very fucking travieso. That little boy, I'm telling you, always in trouble.
Oh.
Growing up was always in trouble. Sometimes he wouldn't even have to do anything. Like sometimes his dad would just start things too. Just always him.
Yeah. Just trouble just followed him.
Yeah.
Or he followed trouble, if not.
Sometimes he would follow his cousins and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And
well, your surroundings is what you are influenced by. So
yeah, I remember one time we had went out to eat. It was me, and my dad's girlfriend before they even got together.
Yeah.
It was me, her, and her daughter. We went out to the store, and we were supposed to be doing food shopping. And then out of nowhere, my brother's tia calls me and says that he was in the hospital or whatever.
Oh, your brother was?
Yeah, my baby brother was in the hospital, unconscious.
What happened?
He was out with his little friends or whatever.
His little thugs.
Yeah, with
little wannabe thugs.
His little wannabe friends.
Shorty gonna be. How does that song go?
So,
Shorty gonna be a thug. Said he wanna be.
Yeah.
Said he gonna be.
But, my mom was living in Mexico at that time.
Okay.
And
were we? Wait, your mom left?
Yeah, my mom had moved to Mexico.
Left you and him?
So my brother was already living with his dad at this point.
Okay.
So my mom was like, oh well, all my kids, they're somewhere where they want to be, not where she wanted to put us. It's where we wanted to be.
Yeah.
So I was with my dad. My other brother was with my uncle, my mom's older brother.
So she just thought, fuck it, they're wherever they need to be at.
So, and then my little brother, because he saw everybody else was where they wanted to be and whatever, he wanted to be with his dad. So my mom let him go, stay with him and whatever. So she left to Mexico for like a year or so.
Mm-hmm. With your sisters?
Yeah, with my sisters and their dad, because he has land out there and houses on it already.
Well, damn.
So, like if my sisters
ever wanted to go visit? When are you going to visit? But they might not let us back.
But no, yeah, I had to call my mom because I had to call my mom and tell her that my brother was unconscious at the hospital. Didn't
What
even
happened
wake
to
up.
him?
I guess he was smoking like some type of blunt or whatever, and one of them was laced with some shit that made him unconscious. Like he didn't wake up at
You
all
don't know
from
what it
shit.
was?
Nobody knew what it was. He didn't want to do nothing for the doctors, not like let them check him for anything, to see what
But
it
he was
was.
underage, so the person of age gives consent of that, no?
I mean, yeah, but even then, his dad was hardly there for him.
But you were there, you're the older sister. You just didn't know at the time
I didn't know
what to and what not to do. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
a scary
So
scary
you know, like-
experience. I wouldn't be thinking to, well, no, I lie. I'd probably be like, get all the tests you can get and figure out what's going on and who gave this to you and where were you at, because let's go find your friends.
and,
Because whoever gave this to you, we need to find them.
the person who found him unconscious outside on the floor.
Oh, he was outside.
He was outside in the store.
Wait, he was smoking by himself or with other people?
Him and his friend, his little friend. They were always like this with each other, like going out and stuff. Always did shit with it.
13 years old?
Yeah.
Okay.
They didn't care. Blah blah blah.
Yeah, little preteens thinking they
his friend left him there unconscious at the store.
got scared.
Yeah, I got scared.
Probably got scared.
Basically, I don't know, but I always tell him, I was like, you need to make sure. You always need.
But his friend smoked too.
Yeah.
And nothing happened to him.
All his little friends smoked with him, but they had two blunts. They gave him one, and they kept the other one.
So they all smoked one blunt, and then he smoked one?
Yeah, the other one that they gave him had some stuff in it that made him go unconscious, and my uncle found him outside his work. They just left him there, unconscious.
So was it intentional?
I don't know.
Because why would they have their own blunt and be smoking it and passing it around within each other and then give him that? But so is he still friends with them?
No, hasn't been friends with them forever.
They still live over there?
But the one that found him was my dad's baby brother. Because my dad's baby brother works.
So they were like smoking outside of his work, or they smoked and then he took off walking and then passed out?
They went to his work. Well, they didn't, because at that time they didn't know that he was working there, but they went there.
Where was it?
Normally.
Where was his job? Like what?
So they lived on the west side, over more towards Nob Hill, which is it's a little far from where my uncle works because it's all the way on 40th, and you have to drive a car to go that way.
So it's like, I don't know, I'm not from there. So it's like what, 10, 15 minutes?
It's 45 minutes.
Oh shit! And they walked?
My brother used to walk every.
You know what? I can't be surprised because I used to walk from in my town from one side of town to the next, and it was hot as hell, like you said.
So that night they left my little brother there unconscious.
Okay, but wait. Sorry. Let me backtrack. So they when they smoked, they were already outside your uncle's job, not knowing that he worked there.
Yeah, my little brother didn't know either.
Yeah. So they were that was just the spot that they chose. Well, isn't that God sent? Because if it wasn't for your uncle coming out and working there, you wouldn't have found your brother.
Yeah, and my uncle, he already knew who he was when he saw him laying there.
Yeah.
Like off the bat, he's like, what the fuck? Like, so
did he OD or he
was unconscious. Like, I don't know.
He was in in a coma, or
I don't even know. To
be honest, just know that he wasn't awake.
I just know he wasn't awake, and I think it was like at nighttime, from somewhere around the daytime till 1 o'clock, basically 1 o'clock in the morning when he woke up. So he was unconscious from that long period of time to this so long, right? Like that.
I'm so surprised that they didn't try to find out what it was.
He wouldn't let them.
It's not up to him though. He's a minor, and the police themselves should have been like, "What the heck is going on here?"
The only ones that were there
opened an investigation of some sort.
The only ones that were there were the security guards to the hospital.
So the cops never got called?
I mean, probably to put him in the ambulance and stuff because he was unconscious.
No, I mean the police. They never got called. Like you guys never.
They never came to ask me no questions, nothing.
That
is
just weird. Wow. Shout out to the police over there because y'all really care about your youth.
So, yeah, I ended up calling my mom. I was like, in a whole panic mode, I was like, he's not waking up. It's already this time. And they said they brought him in at this time, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
And she's like, what the fuck? Like, she started crying and all that. I was like, man, why do you have to go to Mexico?
Exactly that. That's crazy because you're gonna leave 3 of your kids. I'm sorry, no judgment towards anybody, but like in a situation like that, what are you supposed to do, and what is she supposed to do? At the same time, there was really nothing y'all can do, and either way, he's there,
Yeah. And
But still, that's a scary feeling for you as a little sister. I mean, as a big sister, to be like, what the heck is going on, and
yeah,
not knowing how to
because
handle it.
when he really did wake up and they had to check for what they wanted, they asked him that they could either use the catheter or wait until he wakes up. I was just like,
What do you say? I'll
we'll
use the
probably.
catheter.
I was like, we'll probably just wait until he wakes up because we
Well, you should
don't.
have done the catheter because he wouldn't have felt it. Well,
I don't even know how those things work. To be honest,
I know after I had my oldest son, I didn't know what I was doing pushing because it was my first child, but like I ended up like busting veins in my eyes and all that stuff. Like, but anyways, I was out for like 3 days straight, and there was a catheter. I didn't even know I had a catheter in me like the whole time. I was like, what the heck? Until they came and changed the bag out, and I was like, ugh.
but and then he once he woke up, it's like he was a whole different person. Like his face is just it's the same, but it wasn't like how he usually acts when he wakes up.
Like, what do you mean?
Like aggressive. Like
he was, or he wasn't aggressive?
He was aggressive when he woke up. He didn't let nobody check him for nothing.
He was scared. He was scared. He didn't know who to trust at that point, I'm sure.
So
like he was hanging out with his friends, and his friends gave him something, and he wakes up in the hospital, and he's like, "What the heck?" I'm sure he's scared.
His dad was just standing there eating cookies, like a normal person.
Like a normal person, just
Not
nonchalant. Like his son wasn't just passed out.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
Like they even asked him for
Is his
permission.
Is his dad still around?
Here and there, like he comes to check on him here and there, and all that shit.
And what about your dad? What's going on with your dad? Is your dad still around?
No, my dad passed away.
Okay, how old were you when that happened?
21.
So just 2 years ago.
I don't even know.
You're 24, right?
Three. It's gonna be 3 years.
You're 24.
Yeah.
23.
I think it's gonna be 3 years this year.
3 years. Okay.
Because he passed away in 2022.
Okay. What day on 2022?
June 2nd.
June 2nd.
At 10 o'clock at night, I believe.
You were with him? Yeah.
For at least like the second day I was.
You got to say goodbye to him? Kinda?
Not I did, but I didn't at the same time.
I don't think that we'll ever, I don't think honestly, like, even if we could be by the person that is passing, we'll ever feel like we've said goodbye. I don't think that our heart will ever feel complete or feel like we actually got to say goodbye. I don't think we'll ever be satisfied with that, because at the end of the day, like, we're never ready for anything. Even if somebody is told you have 6 months to live, and then they go tell their family only have 6 months to live, knowing that they're not going to be here in 6 months, and then that 6 month comes up and then they pass, you're never prepared for losing somebody ever. It's always going to be hard, regardless if you knew, didn't know, like, so I don't think our hearts are ever gonna feel like we've said goodbye, even if we've said goodbye.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I was I was already expecting it, though.
Yeah. But it was
like
hard.
Because there was times like he would tell me and my brother that he would be scared to fall asleep because he'll feel like he'll never wake up. Yeah. And that's kind of a little heartbreaking when you have your dad sitting there and
the
he's
fear
telling
of
you
dying.
He's scared to fall asleep.
Because the fear of dying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like there'll be times where I'm dead asleep, and then if he sees my brother awake, he'll talk to my brother about things. I mean, he's probably talked to me, like, about me to my brother.
Yeah.
And just don't say this, and because my dad was not the type to express his feelings. He didn't even like to cry.
Yeah.
And when he did, it was rare as heck.
Sorry.
So, and even when he would get locked up too, he wouldn't write letters. He wouldn't call.
No.
Nothing.
Was his parents around when he was young?
My grandma and them were always around.
I wonder what happened to him that he became so distant from people. Maybe he just didn't want to feel the love or nothing like that. So well, maybe he thought it wouldn't hurt him so much, you know,
I don't
not
know.
being around people or losing people. You never know.
I
So
don't.
what happened to him? Do you know why he passed? Was he sick? Was he
He had diabetes, and
okay?
then smoking made it worse. He
Uh,
would smoke more than he would drink.
yeah, yeah,
He didn't really like drinking anything.
yeah, yeah.
Smoking
yeah,
other things, but
yeah, yeah.
so that's probably what made it more worse and sped up his time that he
His
had.
his
But
extracurricular activities.
also being on dialysis, they'll tell you you'll either be there for the first day and then you pass away, or you'll be there for 6 years. And he was already on there for 6 years, so 2022 was his 6th year already there.
Oh, okay. So they kind of give you like a lifespan of being on dialysis.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I remember my dad told me, like, this was probably like 5 years when he was into
Mm.
dialysis, that there was somebody that he met at dialysis and they only lasted that first day and they
Oh
passed away
wow.
that same day.
I wonder how long they had waited to find out that they needed to be there.
I don't know. I
That's
don't know how
crazy.
dialysis works that much.
So you and your dad are really close together, like close together, close. You know,
In some things,
you
yeah.
guys got along really well.
Sometimes, not all the time
Yeah,
though.
of course. You know, everybody, all families
Sometimes,
bump heads.
yeah,
No family is perfect. All families bump heads, and if the family says they're perfect, they're lying. Lying.
yeah, no.
Bullshit.
But being the only daughter in the house was a little hard too,
Yeah, yeah, I'm sure
because
it
you
was.
can't. I wasn't able to go out anywhere. Wasn't able to have
Shout out
friends.
to my daughter Jenna, because she's the
Uh,
only girl.
wasn't able, and if I was, it would be like hella rare. So like, if I went to a school dance, it was really rare when I went or hung out with friends or whatever the fuck, and yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
wasn't even able to do anything. Have no friends
That's
over
good. That's
either.
good. That's good. That's a good thing. Like I feel like it's we need to keep our girls safe. You know, a lot of things happened to me as a child that I wish that I would have been kept safe. That people were there and actually cared. Well, my grandma was there. She cared. She loved me. When I was with my grandma, I knew I was safe.
Yeah.
But other than that, it was a lot of things that happened that shouldn't have happened outside of my my grandma's house. You know, so but we need to keep our girls safe, and that's one thing why I'm like very particular on my daughter. They used to spend the night everywhere or whatever, like with their cousins and stuff like that. Which and I'm not gonna lie, when they'd come home, I'm like, did anybody do anything to you? This, like, I always have those questions to all my kids all the time, all the
So
time.
sometimes my mom would ask me like that question, and then I would be scared, like, cause it's scary talking to my mom. My mom's scary.
I know, but you should see that's crazy. That's crazy because I was just talking to my daughter about this the other day. Like, I don't want her to ever feel afraid to talk to me about things. Like if she can't come to me and tell me these kinds of things, then I'm doing something wrong, right? Because she shouldn't be in fear to come and tell me something that's happened to her that I should be protecting her from. You know what I'm saying? So I actually told her this the other day, actually, to be honest with you. And I told her, would you ever be scared to tell me if anything happened to you? Like, do you feel that you're able to talk to me about these things? And she's like, yes. But, we say things uh, that at the moment, just so people can hear what they want to hear. But I honestly don't know if she really truly feels like she can talk to me about, because like I don't give a dang who it is. I don't care if it's my dad, my brother, my sister, my uncle, my friend. I don't care who it is. Like if something happens to you, you tell me, because it's us against them, really, for real. Because if
Yeah.
they loved us or loved you, they wouldn't have happened. You know what I'm saying? And things happen, and but still, like I just want her to know that even if she doesn't want me to say nothing, to open up and talk about those things are very important for a young woman, because then you grow up with insecurities, you grow up with trust issues, you grow up with the thought of something's wrong with you. There's a lot of things that come with just one person's actions when you're a child and you don't talk about it or know to talk about it with anybody.
Yeah.
And I know that personally for a fact. I'm I know that personally for a fact. I'm not stable at all, but I wish I had somebody that I could tell. And my grandma was one person that I wouldn't tell because I didn't like the thought of just telling her and breaking her heart was not what I wanted to do.
Yeah.
So it wasn't that I was scared to tell her, it was just I didn't want to break her heart. I didn't want her to know things like that would happen to me and to hurt her heart. Like I knew it would hurt her and I protected her against that rather than say anything, but I don't care. I loved her that much that I didn't want her to hurt in that way, you
Yeah.
know? But I love her. Shout out to Grandma Martha, rest in peace. She's the best woman in the world, but
Yeah.
So do you ever I don't know, talk to your grandma about anything? Do you have a good relationship with your grandma?
With my dad's mom, yes. That grandma I do. But my mom's mom, it's kind of hard to talk to her about certain things or like about guys because and then she'll be like, "Oh well, all guys want is just." I was like, "Well,
That's
that
my
may
mom.
be
That's what my
probably."
mom was. She's all F guys. All guys are dogs.
She'll be like, I'll tell her I was like, "That probably happened to you, but that's not happening to me, okay?"
Yet we don't know. Hopefully it don't, but break the cycles of life.
Yeah, it's
For real.
just. I mean, don't get me wrong. I love my grandma, but there's just. I feel like she just doesn't
Yeah,
understand
there's
certain
certain
things.
yeah. There's certain subjects you could talk to her about, but not like subjects that you probably need the best advice on.
Yeah, because like even my mom would tell her like I don't know, it's just a lot with my grandma.
It seems to be a lot with your mom too, because you're like, I don't know, I can't tell my mom nothing. So maybe the apple doesn't fall far from the tree. Just kidding.
Probably not.
No offense to Maria's mama, but just saying. No, but okay. And so, are you in a relationship right now?
Yeah.
Shall I ask you? Who's your little booski? Who's your booski?
Oh, your cousin Isaiah?
Oh, really? How long have you been with him?
2 years.
Really? So there's a little special story about him and your dad and some stuff that I just learned the other day. Why don't you share that with us? Because I think that's an amazing story. I think he was sent to you by God for real.
So me and my dad's last photo was in 2001.
Okay.
Or not 2002, in 2021. Holy shit. Anyway, it was in 2021. We came over here basically just to go swimming.
Came over where?
From Yakima.
Came to
Over here in Seattle.
Okay.
And
to go swimming where?
Anywhere that was open, really, because over there in Yakima it was really.
What do you mean anything that was open, like a pool
that was open? Because
So y'all was like, let's just go for a ride so we can go swimming.
Yeah,
we'll go to Seattle.
Originally, we were just gonna go swimming in Yakima, like at the pools over there.
Okay.
But all of them were too full.
Yeah.
Like
because it's like a little town.
Yeah. So we ended up coming over here to Seattle, but we were more close to like Linwood and stuff over there.
Yeah.
So we were here for like 3 days, and it was on an April.
Looking for a pool to swim in.
But some of them were either booked or they did like the senior thingies at the pools.
Oh, the community pools.
Yeah, like the community pools. So we just were like, fuck it, whatever. Just we're gonna go somewhere else, and we ended up getting one hotel for one night, and then another hotel the next night, and then the last night another hotel. So we were just here for like 3 days.
Did you guys get a hotel with the pool?
No, but it was weird because the last hotel that we got, it was still like some of the rooms were getting fixed or whatever, or being fixed.
It was under construction.
Yeah, and we just stayed there because it looked nice, even though it was being fixed.
Yeah.
But on the last day that we left, it was on like we were getting ready to leave, so we went to the mall to go hang out for a little bit, and we took a picture. The picture that I have only comes with like three.
Yeah, the little photo booth pictures.
Yeah, the photo booth pictures only come with the 3, and me and my dad, we took like our silly little pictures or whatever. Then we came back to Yakima, and I wrote down the date.
And what was the date?
April 10th.
And what's April 10th?
Isaiah's birthday.
Who's Isaiah?
My man.
So it was like his signature on your photo of that day, right? Because then after your dad passed away,
After my dad passed away, I ended up coming over here. Probably like a couple months. I had to wait over there with my mom for a little bit,
yeah.
just to help her with my sisters and stuff. Then I moved in with my aunt. Had problems with her. After her and all that, came over here with my aunt, and we were staying in SeaTac. Well, she was staying in SeaTac over there, so I just moved in with her. And then I met him, Isaiah, on Facebook dating.
What day was that? Do you remember? Or what day did you guys meet?
We met on May 28th.
Oh, 4 days after my birthday. Okay,
So
well, this is really some stuff.
we ended up hanging out, and then we just.
And then he was your lifer forever after that.
I felt safe with
He
him.
reminds you of your dad.
Yeah.
In a lot of ways.
Yeah.
How crazy is that?
It is crazy.
The last picture you take of your dad's on his birthday. And then you meet him. And he's the man that you feel safe with.
And well, I mean, I had also asked him, I was like, well, when is your birthday? And then he asked me mine. And then I didn't bother, like,
it didn't dawn to you?
It didn't dawn, like, yeah.
Because it had been already so long after your dad had passed away. Since that picture.
It just kind of, like, you know.
Yeah, it just went whoo over your head.
And it wasn't until probably already, like, I think it was a year or so that we were already together, that I barely noticed the picture.
What made you, what were you doing that you came across and you were like, what the heck?
I was cleaning my dressers.
Okay.
I was organizing my clothes and then putting all my pictures in my folder so I don't lose them.
And you just decided just to look on the back of that picture one day?
Yeah. And it said April 10th.
And you told him?
At first I told my mom, like, because, you know,
yeah.
I was a little bit, you know,
baffled.
Yeah. I was
surprised.
Like,
you're like, what in the world?
I was like, Mom. She's like, what? I was like, I got something crazy to tell you. She's like, what's the crazy part? I was like, well, the crazy thing is that in the back of my dad's picture, it has Isaiah's birthday on it and the year 2021. And then I went and I asked Isaiah his birthday. It was April 10th. And I didn't, you know, at first I didn't.
It didn't dawn to you at all.
Yeah.
And then you realized it after you found out his birthday, and then you were like, wait, what? When you seen the picture?
Yeah, I was like, wait. So then
how did you feel? Like, were you like, this man was supposed to be mine forever? Or my daddy sent this man to me or something? How did you feel about that?
I kind of feel like my dad did it, you know?
Yeah.
Like my dad just
sealed it before he left.
Because it was weird.
It wasn't your dad, it was God. God sealed that for you, knowing that your dad wanted you probably to find somebody who you'd feel safe with, just like you did with him.
And I did. I felt like when he would go to work, I would feel uncomfortable. And I would message him too. I was like, so when are you coming back? Because I feel very uncomfortable.
Like, okay, are you coming home yet? As soon as he walks out the door. Are you on your way back yet? 5 minutes later.
He'll be like, yeah, I'm going to come back. Just wait. It's like, okay. So I would wait. And then he'll be at the door. I'll be like, feel better.
She's like, woo!
It was just
safe again.
I don't know. Sometimes I would feel uncomfortable, even though
Was it like a separation anxiety type thing, or was it because it was just him that you were used to being around, and you weren't around your own family?
I don't know.
I don't know. But the point is, he was your safety.
Yeah, and I would tell him too. I was like, I feel safe. Like when you're here, it doesn't matter if my little brother was here with me. I still felt like really uncomfortable. And then when he would come back, I would be like, like, I don't know.
He was your happy?
Yeah.
He was your safe. He is your happy. He is your safe.
Yeah.
That's good. Shout out to the cameraman, Jigaboo. Jigaboo, we see you, Isaiah. Lovers. Just kidding. Dabbing it up over there. How cute. What a story. So, where do you think this relationship's going to take you? Or what do you see? What are your goals? Let me ask you this. What are your goals for yourself and your relationship in life? Later in life. Do you have goals for you guys? Do you see you guys somewhere? Do you see yourself somewhere? Do you see him somewhere?
I do. I see him, I don't know, like, I just see a lot of things sometimes, and sometimes it's not just like one thing, and sometimes it's a different thing, or like
but what is something? What do you want? out of your relationship? Like, where do you want to see your guys' selves? Well, you and him. Where would you like to see yourself in like 5 years? Or
Honestly, I never really thought about it. Like
you just taking
5
it
years
day
from
by
now, I'm just
just taking
taking
it
it
day by
day
day?
by day.
Okay. Okay. So what is a goal you have for yourself?
Mm, I don't really know.
No.
I used to. I don't even know, to be honest.
Okay, that's
I'm
fair.
still thinking about some. I
Yeah,
don't.
yeah. You're just not sure yet.
Just not sure.
You haven't put your thumb on it yet.
Yeah.
It's okay. It's okay. You'll figure it out. It'll come to you. Where do you see Isaiah? What are your goals for him in life?
Hopefully that he succeeds in anything that he wants to. You know.
And that he puts his mind to.
Yeah.
How about you? You don't feel that same way about
I
yourself?
do sometimes, but I feel better if I think about what like where he's gonna be at first, and then me.
You'll follow?
Yeah.
That's awesome. That's awesome. That's awesome for real. Again, shout out to the cameraman, Isaiah. We see you, boy. That's cute. That's love. She wants to see you succeed, and then she'll follow your footsteps. You know, God put us here on earth to be a man's helper. They say, you know,
Yeah.
to be a suitable helper. So whatever the man does, we help out. You know, along the way, and
Yeah.
so you sound like you're pretty fit for that job. So hopefully we'll see y'all soon together, maybe on this podcast here soon, and engagement or some type thing like that. But just take your time, you guys are still young. Enjoy life, enjoy each other before we start thinking about kids and all that stuff.
Yeah.
But yes, thank you for being a guest today on my first episode.
You're
Thank you
welcome.
so much. Woo! Did it, baby. Thank you guys. If you guys have any comments or questions or anything, please subscribe, follow, comment. Say hello to my friend Maria. Shout out to Maria. Shout out to the cameraman. Shout out to the other cameraman next to him, my little son Johnny. Don't forget to subscribe, comment, and like. This is the Realest Talk.
We stay laced up, got the game from the old heads. You can't play with us, baby. Yeah, you with a shell catcher trying to face something. If you feel some type of way, Brody, come and say something.